I didn't want to be a miserable second violin after oldest brother and second sister had left. Third sister came over to me and put her arms around me. Don't feel so bad, she said in a soft voice. I know you don't. You're doing your best. Her kindness only made me feel like crying. I spoiled everything. I ruined the recital. Maybe we could think of something, so she said. Maybe we can fix so eldest brother can play most of your notes. The only way to save the rehearsal is for eldest brother recital is for eldest brother to play all of my notes. I mumbled.
Muttered.
And stringing the quartet. The second violinist, me, usually as the last important part of, but even playing the last important part, I could still ruin things that an eldest brother could always cover for me. He had his own notes of playing. There is no way absolutely no way that I could play in a rehearsal without sounding awful. And if I sounded awful, the whole quartet was going to sound awful. And since your quartet was the last piece of the audience, would go home with an awful impression of the rehearsal. I wanted so much to be please my family, but it seemed hopeless. Maybe third sister was right. I was a mutant. I would never be one of the musical Yangs. What? If I got sick, I couldn't play. When the others saw me in pain, they felt sorry for me. Criticizing me, I'd be lying ill and suffering in my bed, and I wouldn't be around for them to pick on anymore. But maybe they wouldn't be sorry. I was no good. My parents might even be glad if they could exchange me for someone else, someone with a good musical ear. Then I realized that I was wallowing in self-pity. I became disgusted with myself. I remembered Father anxious face as he counted heads with we boarded the plane coming into America. I remember the big smile when he saw all four of us safely strapped into seats. I remember Mother carefully dividing a Hershey chocolate bar with almonds into 4 exactly equal pieces. My parents did love me as much as the others. I knew that. But what could I do to prevent the recital from being a disaster? I had imagined to get out of tight spots before when I was singing in the rehearsal chorus of a Chinese school. I always looked around the person behind me whenever the